My name is Julien Laferrière, and I'm the producer of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So a couple of weeks ago, we announced Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and the reaction from the fans was just amazing. The time period of Vikings is really, really inspiring. When we did our research, we found that, they were not mindless barbarians. Vikings were actually farmers trying to find new lands for them to settle. And so they had really human motivations. So for us to have this opportunity to tell kind of the real story about Vikings and kind of separate ourselves from the myths and the folklore is really something that drove us to make this game. The team went to Norway and England to take the same.
You're right, that was May, not April.
To really experience what it meant to be a Viking at that time. And then leaving Norway, which is barren but majestic, and just coming by boat in England and see those rolling green hills full of sheep, full of life, is just this moment that most likely the Vikings felt as well. You need to see this land of opportunity. And this is exactly the feeling we want players to experience in this game.
I'm sure we will.
I believe. A personal adventure, it is the story of Eivor, a Viking chieftain. Eivor is either a male or a female. You decide when you start the game. They will have to leave Norway to settle in England because you just can't live in Norway anymore. There's too much political pressure, no resources available. Obviously, in England, it's full of Anglo-Saxons and other people, and they don't really want you there. So you will have to fight your
Nothing's
way there,
changed, mate.
Kind of build your own settlement and see your clan prosper. Vikings were brutal warriors. Shields! And the fact that they were mastering a lot of weapons coming from the medieval times really inspired us to kind of revamp the fight system, to leverage the brutality and the intensity of Viking combat. Vikings were not only fighting face to face, they were masters of stealth and deception when needed. They used basically any sort of tactics they could use to win the battle. So we want to portray the full range of combat that you can imagine coming from the Vikings. We are very happy to finally be able to show you the game we've all been working on. So please enjoy this deep dive into Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Let's go.
In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you will relive the epic saga of the Viking invasion of England. You play as Eivor, a Viking from Norway, who will lead his or her battle-hardened warriors across the North Sea to the British Isles. Eivor is driven by an ambitious goal, to build a thriving Norse settlement in a hostile land.
For the good of our clan, it is time we go a Viking. Today we raid, that tomorrow we may build.
England is a dark age tangle of broken kingdoms and warring dynasties.
Sick, I can't wait for this game.
Opportunity and riches. As you prowl England's rivers by longship, you may raid locations you spot from the shoreline.
Oh, sick, okay.
Ground your ship and blow your horn to lead your raiding crew into battle.
Oh, just burning that roof like that, okay.
Your crew will assist you in all your raids, fighting enemies, battering down doors, and stealing cargo too heavy for one set of arms.
Get the
Whatever
gold!
riches and resources you pillage may be used to develop your settlement, giving you
This is
access
what I'm
to
looking
useful
forward to.
services, better
Settlement
tools,
stuff.
and new settlers.
Yeah.
At the heart of your settlement is the Alliance map. It will serve as a record of the allies you have made, and a guide for future opportunities. The Viking Age was a time of warriors and legends. In Valhalla, you will find the largest variety of enemies ever assembled in an Assassin's Creed game. Every
Arrows to the knee.
offers a unique challenge. Some will coordinate with their allies for special
Oh.
attacks, while others will use nearby objects to their advantage, including the bodies of fallen warriors.
Oh, that's sick.
To face these attacks, you must find and exploit your opponent's weaknesses to gain the upper hand.
He just
Take
called
the
that in
fight to
midair.
your foes with a host of brutal new combat abilities. Snare them with the Viking
Oh!
harpoon. Pummel them with throwing axes. Incapacitate them with the new stun system to keep them at a distance, or finish them off. Dual wield any two weapons you wish to unleash a deadly combination of attacks.
2 hammers.
Customize your fighting style as you see fit, and become a legendary.
Oh,
Viking
just
warrior.
stomping them out.
All combinations of weapons are available to dual wield, including 2 shields.
2 shields, that's sick. I'll be taking the sword.
Not all situations call for violence. In
Yes,
this
I do.
new land, a Viking must find a way to adapt. As Eivor is not welcome in England, you may need to outsmart your enemies.
Back to
avoiding
the old
unwanted
school
attention
Assassin's
in
Creed.
Towns and bustling cities. Use Eivor's hood and cloak to blend with crowds and slip past watchful eyes, an unseen hunter among the people. From capital cities and villages to the dense forests and rolling hills of England,
Looks like we're getting a good blend of both.
to keeping
New
yourself
and
sharp.
old.
You must feed off the land if you hope to enjoy.
Yes! This is what I loved.
Hunt and
Yes!
forage to replenish your health and fortify your equipment.
Oh.
Search pagan temples and Roman ruins for new activities and challenges to strengthen yourself and your settlement. The more you explore, the more of England's secrets you will reveal.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait.
Ravens, show no mercy!
But as you push deeper into England, the enemy will push back. In a series of climactic moments, Assassin's Creed Valhalla will feature massive assaults in which you will lead Eivor's army into battle against heavily guarded Saxon fortresses.
Today we will reclaim.
This
Rome.
looks amazing.
Today we fight for your land, and tomorrow we rebuild.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla
The
will transport you
tools!
to wondrous and haunted lands, inspired by Norse myths.
Oh.
It will challenge and surprise. With unforgettable characters, thrilling triumphs, and tragic losses, giving you the chance to live your own Viking saga.
The world looks amazing, the character models don't, in my opinion. But again, when you have such an open world like this, I get that. 17th of
9th century
November.
England is truly